Distribution at Texas A&M University, is an assistant professor at Charlotte and Walter Buchanan Faculty. Chuku Subelu Ofodike joins us virtually on the program this morning. Welcome to the Morning Brief.
Thank you. I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
Certainly. And I don't know if you caught the conversation we just had with a member of government from Akwa Ibom State, and we asked about the syringe factory, for example, and a factory that was producing a billion syringes, he said, is no more working for various factors. And I can give you examples of these kinds of plants across the country that are either moribund, so we have to now import some of these things. And I wonder, when you look at the failures, I should say, do you think artificial intelligence can be the solution for Nigeria to be able to get those things back, provide employment, and boost the economy? Is that a possibility?
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And first of all, thank you for bringing me to the show this morning. As someone with a background in engineering and manufacturing, as well as artificial intelligence, I can speak firsthand on this. I've seen, the transformation potential for this technology when applied correctly. Manufacturing, is a cornerstone of economic development. But for Africa, manufacturing has long been held back with by issues like poor infrastructures, unreliable energy supply, limited access to finance, and outdated production method. But yet in the face of these challenges, AI could offer a chance for us to rewrite the script and also drive the industry to shape it and make it a lot better. So in terms of how, just to piggyback on your question now, in terms of how, AI can really, reshape the manufacturing industry in Africa, I can break it down for you in many perspectives. One is in optimizing production efficiency. You could, and this is one of the most obvious benefits of artificial intelligence. It's the ability to make manufacturing processes more efficient. For example, through predictive analytics, we could look at we could analyze data from machines, predict when breakdown will happen, and all these are called predictive maintenance. We could use that artificial intelligence to do that, and we could also use it to reduce waste and improve quality. So the AI technology can help us to reduce waste in manufacturing by improving quality control. For instance, we have the computer vision system powered by AI, which can predict and detect defect in product faster and more accurately than humans.
Let me just quickly come in here. You paint a very beautiful picture, and it's almost like we're in class now. You're taking us to class, judging from your background as well. Maybe what we can also do is help people see what is happening in other climes, right? And realize that, wait a minute, if it's being done there, then we can do it here. So how is the world practically now changing how manufacturing is done? I was going to ask, how can a bread manufacturer, for example, use AI? Because I had a conversation with someone a few days ago and I asked, are you looking at how AI can help? And the person goes, AI? No, like our own problems are are not AI kind of problems. But I think the person could have actually, if the person had these kinds of insights, could have maybe found a way to use AI to help the system. So maybe give us examples of maybe some of the industries out there that are using AI and how that is helping them to improve on the outcomes.
So far that I know, specifically in Nigeria and Africa, I know the Dangote group could, for example, the Dangote Cement did adopt some AI-driven solutions to optimize production line, and they've used it to track inventory and improve their logistics. And there are other telecommunication companies like Safaricom in Kenya that have leveraged AI to work on it. So I read, right, to work on its smart agriculture initiatives, working with manufacturers to develop AI-powered equipment for, again, food processing and packaging. So I know African breweries, that's a South African company that have used AI for predictive maintenance for equipment and smart data analytics for things like quality control during production. So again, it is limited as it is, but it's a really big game changer.
Fantastic. So it can be done, it's being done. But then the question arises, which I think that the person had issues with, is the cost, right? So this person is still struggling to pay salaries, trying to buy diesel or petrol, as the case may be, trying to buy raw materials, which are quite expensive now. And then you tell the person, hey, you can use AI. And I imagine if he put it out as a vote to the workers, do we get this AI system on board and maybe cut down your salaries, or just keep paying your salaries as it is and leave the AI out? They will certainly vote for getting salaries. So in terms of costs, is it really affordable? Beyond the buzzword, everybody wants to jump on AI. How affordable is it? I sense you might say in the long run it will be, but how are people able to afford it right now with its current costs implications?
Well, we're trying to use machines to do something humans cannot. Well, what humans can do it, but do it faster, right? So hopefully that in turn would cut costs. The whole idea is to use this technology to cut costs. Now, if your question is relating to how small businesses can adopt this technology when resources are limited, it's a very important question, because small businesses are the backbone, in this case for Africa's economy, and they make up, of course, 80% of the continent's enterprises. Yet many of these businesses would do struggle to adopt advanced technologies like AI due to limited resources, like you just mentioned. However, small businesses could, don't need the massive budget to get started with AI, and there are just some ways they can, leverage resources and work with this technology. For example, AI doesn't have to mean large-scale automation from day one. Small businesses can start by just addressing specific pain point. For instance, local bakery, for instance, could use AI to predict, let's say, demand patterns, ensuring that they bake the right amount of bread each day and reduce waste, right? And, there are also affordable tools like Google AI Auto ML that are out there, just, which disallows small businesses to build custom AI models with minimal expertise. So, for instance, if you're small e-commerce, for example, small e-commerce platforms can leverage, let's say, AI chatbots like the Hotspot or the ChatGTP, for example, to handle customer inquiry and efficiently. And these are all AI technology, and they could really leverage that. So they don't need to have that, that large amount of funds to get started with the technology as it is.
So you can start small and then maybe scale up depending on how it works for you. Fantastic. So 2 points I want us to touch on as we wind down. So this means then we have to sort of go all the way back and ensure that for schools are able to inculcate AI into the curriculum properly. So it's taken for granted that whoever is seeking a job already has understanding and it's not just trying to learn on the job. So in terms of curriculum, but curriculum will not happen in isolation. It depends on how government is driving this with policies across board. I know Nigeria has the AI collective. The ministry is driving this. We have, civil society as well. Even the schools, higher institutions. I know of one at least that is in that body. So let's talk about government's policy, which will then trickle down. First, how would you rate Nigeria's AI policy, the AI climate? Is it friendly? Is it such that it's going to foster that kind of takeoff or otherwise? So you can rate it on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'll stay out of the rating. The reason why I'm not too in touch with the present system in Nigeria, but I can tell you that governments and international organizations are increasingly supporting this technology and adopting this technology for small businesses. For example, because I just not just focus on Nigeria, just Africa as a whole. Rwanda, for example, has this national artificial intelligence policy that provides incentives for business adopting AI technology. And I've read the in the Nigeria case, there a lot of initiatives coming up. I can pinpoint anyone at this point that did adopt similar, policies to provide incentives for businesses to, adopting AI technology. So it's a great NGOs are springing up here and there, like I think that the African Union Development Agency, which offers grants and resources for tech-enabled initiatives and technologies.
Fantastic. So the future is bright. Certainly, this is something we have to leverage on beyond the buzzword. But just one more thing. It's cliche now, people wondering, would AI take my job? But I think it's been said that it's the person who knows how to use AI well that will take your job eventually, or at least would dominate in that field. But what does 2025 look like for AI? Maybe we can do a prediction. What does it look like? Some think that this is a buzz that will fade away. Some say it's been here with us already. What's all this buzz about suddenly? So 2025, if you could give a prediction, what would it look like maybe for Africa and the world at large?
Artificial intelligence is not going anywhere. It's here to stay. It's a simulation of human intelligence in machines that are designed to think, designed to learn, designed to make decisions, and it allows systems to not just process vast amounts of data, recognize patterns, and perform tasks that are typically would require, more power if a human was doing the same. So again, it's here to stay. It's going to help us do things faster, better, and it's only going to get better with a lot of systems that are, springing up. It's only machines are coming, and there's no doubt about that. I'm sure you saw the Tesla bots and everything, So it's only going to get better. It's only going to get. We're only going to see machine learning, which is artificial intelligence, which is subset of artificial intelligence. Make the world a better, more predictive, place.
It'll be interesting to see some of these driverless cabs in Nigeria. I wonder what the ride-hailing drivers will do when this happens, because that's a major provider of employment. But we have to thank you so much. We've been speaking with Professor Chukwuzubelu Ufodike, fellow in the Department of Engineering, Technology, and Industrial Distribution at Texas A&M University, joining us from Texas, USA. Thank you for staying up, because I know it must be really tough right now, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. You as a manufacturer can use AI to predict your demand trend, know when it's time to fix your machine, and so much more. So let's dive right in. You're welcome. We'll take a moment now. When we return, the Morning Brief continues with a very important conversation. Just stay